सलाम। आप कैसे हैं? आज मेरा पसंदीदा उर्दू किताब के बारे में बात करूंगा। किताब का नाम ज़बानी उर्दू। So today I'm going to talk about my favourite Urdu book, and its name is Zabani Urdu, and the author's name is Professor Durrani. He's the chairman of the Iqbal Academy in the UK. When this book came out, it was actually commissioned by Birmingham City Council as well. So it's been very well proofread, the book has. It comes as a book and a CD. It's about £20 to buy. It's widely available at a few of the Islamic bookstores in the United Kingdom. Many of the Islamic bookstores, they have books to teach people their community languages. So, for instance, there's a large Pakistani community in England, so they have books in Punjabi, they have books in Urdu. They also have books in Arabic as well for children from other countries as well. Anyway, in this book, it starts off with simple conversations, personal identification, Zati Tarif. So you have a glossary at the top. So, for instance, it says Adat Hona, to get accustomed. And then the conversation starts off very simply. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. Aapka naam kya hai? Mera naam Abdul Rahman hai. So, where are you from? What's your name? Things like this. Very simple. But then later on, we come back to personal information. This is levels 1 and 2. We come back and we do levels 3 and 4. And it will say things like, it'll talk about your family. What's your brother's name? Where do they live? Who are the people in the pictures? Things like this as well. So with this book, because it's for GCSE students, there's no Romanised Urdu. It's all in Urdu and English. So what I like about it is one speaker's in red and one speaker's in black. And it's the same on the English side as well. One speaker's in black, one speaker's in red. And there's a lot of conversations in this book. It's quite a big book. You then get directions on here. So this talks about boundaries as well. So um, to the north of England is Scotland, to the west is Wales, and the south is the English Channel, and to the west is the North Sea. So it has all these things in here again. Then it goes higher and higher and higher and higher. So with the GCSE range, you've got people that are going to be beginners, people that are going to be more intermediate, people that are going to be more advanced who want to go on for their A levels. So towards the end of the book, well, I'd say from about halfway on, really, you have topics on how to buy a house, book an airline seat, and then we have things about the regions of Pakistan as well, about going there on a holiday, what to see, the weathers and seasons of Pakistan. So the glossary is getting much bigger. Tangana, oppressed, to be irritated. So you have words in here for the GCSE that you wouldn't see in other books. For instance, when I was studying, I used to use the word lamba a lot for long, and my instructor said to me, they said you can't just keep using that word. You have to use other words like tavil. You have to increase your vocabulary. Those kind of words are in here. Again, another example is I'd say kuch log, and you could get away with that using that maybe once in an essay, but not 2 or 3 times. So you'd have to say baz shaks, something like that as well. Again, these words are in here, so it has 2 or 3 ways of saying a different word sometimes as well. Mut puchai, indescribable. So it has some good words in here to use as well. Then when we cover the other topics for level 7 and 8, you can see the glossaries are much bigger glossaries, much more words, much larger texts from both speakers. There's much more in there. And this book is just conversation after conversation after conversation. And all the conversations, they're on CD as well. So you put them on your iPod and walk around, or on your phone. And on here as well, it has things on here like just some funny conversations like what would you do if you won £1 million? What would you do with all your money? Would you invest it? Um, you know, things like that as well. So these are good sort of discussions to just have, for when you're doing your classes as well. Plans for your future life and getting married and things as well. That's all in here. It talks to us about Pakistan, the country, holidays in Pakistan, where to see, and then also what must you take to Pakistan on a holiday? So ये बताइए कि पाकिस्तान में छुट्टियों के लिए आपको कौन सी चीजें की जरूरत है. So what would you take if you went on a holiday to Pakistan? So this is quite good. Then it's somebody basically saying what you should take, jeans, half sleeve shirts, chappals or sandals, malaria tablets, cameras and films, things like that. So also, it's a very lots of different topics in here. You then have radio interviews, and these are quite possibly real radio interviews that have been transcribed. So again, big glossaries on here, and I'd say from about page 250 onwards, having studied for an A level, I'd say this is more the kind of subject matter you'll get in an A level as well. Like in here, it talks about the 21st century, geography, civilization of a country, things that are of historical importance, archaeology, flora and fauna, a variety of languages. In Pakistan, so it talks about the different languages like Pashto, Punjabi, and things like that as well. So yeah, it's very good. So this is an example of the interviews on here. So did you go to the mountainous areas at all? So yes, from there we went to Quetta, which is very high mountain to the north of Karachi. It's also the capital city of Baluchistan. It talks about the Sufi shrines in the ancient city of Uch Sharif. So there's lots of stuff in here. They've got provinces of Punjab, Multan, and Lahore. So this book is just absolutely jam-packed full of information. And as I say, just page after page after page of dialogue. You just can't go wrong with it, really. And then at the back, you've got vocabulary as well, more vocabulary. Liberal thinking, Azad Khyal. Again, things that you just wouldn't find in any other Urdu book particularly. It's very good. You will find things like that in like the imported Urdu books. But again, with these, they won't have the English in there. They won't have the glossary in there. So you have to do all the work yourself, really, if you use these kind of books. This one is just a very good standalone book, and it comes with, I say standalone book, it comes with a great CD as well. So it's worth tracking it down and getting hold of this book because it's just the best. Okay, take care.